a grip in Westpoint. So hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Van, and Project Zomboid live stream. Slightly late this week because I've accidentally overrun. But here we go. Let's kick it off. Let's join the game. Yeah, there we go. Still saying oh, right, finally, YouTube has caught up. Like Twitch, bang, straight in. YouTube, 5 minutes later. Great. Oh well, never mind. Here we go. Right, so this week we're heading over to Westpoint. We're currently in Muldrow, that's where our base is. I've got a Red Thunder. Yay. And I've got the crisps that I had last week because I haven't been feeling very well this week, so I've still got the salt and vinegar 12s from last week. We'll be finishing those off today. They might be a bit stale. Who knows? Nope, they're still nice and crunchy. Right, so it's actually midnight. So this is where we are. This is the south end of Muldrow. And we're going to head out here, along this road here, down here. And this is Westpoint over here. And we'll be coming in on the bottom here, because there tends to be less zombies in that area. And we're going to try and move in. Now, I want to try and make a base out of this building here, which is actually called Twiggy's. And it's a bar. Now, in one of the recent dev updates for Project Zomboid, they're actually making changes to this bar, so I wanted to check it out. Because what I understand is it's got like a 2-level, sort of like you've got the bar underneath and like sort of like a game area above. But the great thing about Twiggy's isn't Twiggy's itself, but it's this building out the back here. And the reason why this is important is because this is actually the gun shop. So this is a good supply of weapons and ammunition. And you base up here, you still get all of the spawns there. Plus, you've also got this building here, which is a Gigamart, which spawns food. So Twiggy's is ideal. Plus, you've also got the shopping area, which is here on this main street. You've got a DIY shop here, which I'm hoping is going to have in it a sledgehammer, because that's what we're looking for. Plus, you've also got a Book Naked, or one of the other bookstores. So that's where we're going. That's what we're doing. And if we're lucky, we'll get the sledgehammer, because then I can finally make a katana. Because I haven't found one yet. Oh, yeah, so still getting over the stinking cold from Hades. Right, and that key from... Where was that from? That was from down here. That was from around here somewhere, wasn't it? I think. Or maybe it was there. Don't know. Yeah, I think it was this place here. With the gas station. Oh, that's another thing. I might... Ah, yes. Food. Food. Think of food. Do we have food? Right, so we've got chips, chocolate, a granola bar. We're not... I wouldn't say the word desperate for food, but it'd be nice to take some food with us. I can see this has been well looked after. Tortilla chips. Well, I'm actually hungry, so I'll take the tortilla chips with me. They're usually not that great. They don't really take away your hunger. So what I'm going to do is going to open the can, corned beef. Right, so quick explanation of cans, as I always do. Round cans, like the canned beans, the canned corn, pineapple, yada yada. They're all sort of like the standard round cans. You need a can opener to open them, unless you have a mod like Common Sense, which allows you to open them with forks and knives and other things. But cans like corned beef, tuna, yeah, it's tuna, so it's not a round can. And there's another one for sardines. You don't need a can opener for those. You just take a ring pull. They're just like a ring pull system, so you can just open them without anything. So I'm going to eat the corned beef. I might actually take the tuna with me. Because I actually kind of fell foul last week of not having enough food. I was getting kind of food desperate. There was a lot of fighting going on. I'm going to fill up my water bottles as well. Let's fill all. Okay, sounds good. Character's bored. How can you be bored, man? You're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. So I've been and sorted out the books. I've got most of the books now. Still missing a few magazines. I haven't read them yet, and we've got some more videos. The videos are like passive experience. You play them on a TV with a video recorder, provided you've got power like this one. And you go device options. You just drag and drop it in there, and then you can play it, and it will give you passive experience. I think I actually called it income earlier. It's the same thing. So you get passive experience from it. Right now, I know Super's been busy partitionising. There's the car that we brought back last week. There's the General Lee. There are other skins in the game, and someone seems to have taken the door off of. Someone seems to have taken the door off of my Hummer. Let's have a look. Let's see if I'm missing some door armour. No, I've still got door armour. Tyres are looking a little bit low. But it's still overall in good condition, so let's go. Thank you. A minute there, I didn't think it was going to actually start. Let's get the lights on. So I can actually walk around a car. That'd be a good start, I think. I don't remember those two cars being there. Doesn't matter. They're there now. Oh. Lag. The joy of lag. Chubby! Good morning, sir. Welcome back. Thanks for getting on the chat saying hi. And if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit like and consider subscribing. It helps me out immensely. Promotes my channel. And doesn't cost you anything other than a click of a button. Alright, so I did go out this way. I did head out to Westpoint, so I'm hoping we're going to get to Westpoint without too much grief and misery. The problem is the Hummer engine isn't exactly quiet. It does tend to bring the Z's out of the woodwork. And to be fair, we have taken some of them into the woodwork to get away from them. Right, so not expecting Super this week. He's off and away doing family stuff. God bless him. So we might find, actually, he might end up on the chat if he can, I suppose. Zombies. Those dastardly Z's, they're everywhere again. So yeah, I'm on my own this week. So we're not going to be burning anything. We're not going to be shooting anything. Yay! So the likelihood is I'm going to die because I don't have Super with me. Good grief, where did they all come from? They weren't there the other day. I love it when you prepare things and then it just all goes awry. Oh well, at least it's unexpected. There are still a ton of zombies in Muldra. Should get better when we get out the other side. Now we know there's a load of dead vehicles down here. And that looks like it's snowing. No, it's raining. It is the 15th of the 7th, so it's not snow weather yet. And of course the other thing we can take a look at this week is how badly or how long it's going to take us to clear off the bridge so that we can get out to Louisville. Because all of the best gear is actually at the military checkpoint. It's not a case of guns, it's a case of clothing. So this is some of the work that we did the other week. So you're getting through here. Right, so that's where we kind of ended up. It's a little tight, as you can see. Then go to the lengths that I did previously. But let's escape whilst the escaping's good. I don't really want to fight all of these guys if I can help it when I'm trying to get into a position where I can so I start making a base out of Twiggies, basically. The first point will be getting in there. You can see I've done some work down here previously. We will need to find some generators. I think I've actually got a generator in my car. Maybe, or maybe not in this case. Okay, fine. I guess I'm finding generators then in Westpoint somewhere. They seem to be spawning left, right and centre, so... Right, so we're now kind of approaching Westpoint. As soon as we hit that next curve, and I'm being careful. Okay, I am being careful. This is so unlike me. I'm actually taking it easy. I'm not just like paneling it down here like a complete idiot. Right, there we go. Right, so this is the top where Westpoint kind of starts, and this is one of the exits from Westpoint. Alright, yeah, so there's still a few zombies about. Now you'll see pockets of death. Was my handiwork that I was down here earlier this week. Seems that the skeletons have actually come quick. So somebody else has been on the server since like Wednesday, I think. So we're bound to have a few respawns. Hopefully not too many. I'm kind of hoping it's going to get daylight pretty soon. Let's pull in here, just take a quick look. So this is one of the gas stations in Westpoint. There's not a great deal of food in there, to be honest. But in a pinch. So here we come. That's the American Tire. Right, so we are now at the bottom end, or sort of like the east side of Westpoint. Right, just softened her a bit. Oh, full car. Right, now this one cannot have missed me. from up there. I'm sorry, but you know, you're just blind, aren't you? You're missing your glasses, and that's actually going to be something that's coming. If you're one of the if you have a character who needs glasses and their glasses disappears, you'll end up with blurry vision in the game. So it'll actually blur what you can see that's going on the screen. And they're referring to this as the Velma effect. So it's like, if you remember, if you're old enough to know Scooby-Doo and all of that sort of thing. I mean, it's been things. Whenever Velma loses her glasses, she can't see anything at all. And so that's why they've named it the Velma effect, which is quite kind of fun. It's not for sale, madam. And they keep coming. I think, yeah, I'll just move my car up a little bit and then... Almost. But not almost enough. A lot of good hits in here. Right, let's move closer to that one. See, I think this is another one of those places where you get a lot of zombies just milling around, just coming through. They seem to come around this fence a lot, and this one for no apparent reason. It's the same down by the bridge. They just turn up there for no reason whatsoever. I can't make it out. There is. See, there's one. Just there. Those dastard disease. Oh, you've got something sticking out of your leg. It's a hunting knife. We're going to rip the clothing. I'm going to put all of that on top. The leather strips we'll use to pad out our clothes. See, fences, they really love diving around fences. Look at these two just here. Yeah. Being chased by Jason Voorhees. Go away, you swine. Whew. Let's get the world mask off him. You are unmasked, Jason. Yes, I know there's one coming from behind. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, look, here they come, look. There's Wayne and Garth. Their party time is not excellent. Right. So this is the car park for the Gigamart. And out in this direction, around the back, is Twiggy's. Whoop. I hate fighting at this angle. I'm going to try and fight my way into Gigamart, grab some food from there. I'm going to check out these vehicles as well. And usually there is a bit of a fight here at Gigamart. Oh. Oi! You! Get away from my vehicle! What do you think you're doing? There's some actually decent looking cars here in the parking lot, has to be said. Oh, look! Oh, someone's been in here. Because the door is in fact open. And it wouldn't be me. Right, okay, so all these fresh foods, what you could do is you could just take them and bung them in the bin, and then they would refill at some point, and then you'd have fresh food. Same with all of the cakes and the thing. In fact, we might actually do that because there's a bin just over there. Especially if you're thinking of setting up base here, then yeah, that would be a good idea. So getting rid of all of the rotten food. But first, let's get rid of the rotten zombies. Right, let's see. Sardines, take them. School bags. Crackers, eat the crackers. They never go off. And cereal. Cereal's a 0 to full meal, basically. You just eat a box of cereal. There we go. First, frying pans, cooking pots. Oh, hello. Was that absolutely necessary? Bloody vandal. Oh, there's all sorts here. Now, the can of oats is really useful as well. If you've got a bowl, you can practically make as many sort of meals with it as you like. It's quite a good one. The can of oats are a sort of a holy grail sort of thing. But what we're actually going to do is we're going to clear out these back counters. So let's go here. Which I know they're all rotten, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to loot them all, bin them, so that later on I can come back in when all the food has respawned, and I'll have lots of food. Plus I also need the garbage bag. Do the same for all of this counter. And that's the magical sound of Bella breaking into my study. Can you shut the door for me, Kylan, please? Thank you. Oh, that doesn't bode well. Okay, well, I'm actually going to go up here. Right, so now in 5 or 6 days or however many it is, the items will restock. Yeah. Alright, so you've also got loads of food around the back here, sacks of food, more zombies of course. Right, let's have a look in the toilets. Okay, great. Is there a crowbar on the floor? There is, isn't there? Someone's been in here. Definitely been in here. But there's loads of food in the back. Let's grab all these sacks. No, sorry. Never mind. Right, okay, so the pike is a bit more difficult to get rid of. You need one of the really big bins to do that. Because you cannot, under any circumstances, fit it in one of the normal bins if it's the wrong size. Oh, it can. This one can go. Sometimes you get a fish that's so big it will not fit in any of these bins. Right, anyway. Garbage. That's what we need. We need garbage. We need bags. I've taken the bag from that one. Is there one in here? No? Okay. So we'll go for the ones outside as well. Plus there's an upstairs. Yeah, you see the zombies have been very proactive around here. Okay, 11 garbage bags is really good. But then that's something that's really useful about this place because it's got those all of those garbage cans and garbage bags out there, and it gives me a chance to really go for it. Right, okay, so let's check out these cars. So this is one of the other Dodge Chargers skins. It's just plain black. Someone's already hotwired it. And it actually works. So someone's been here. That might actually be somebody's car. You might find that Twiggy's has already been turned into a base. Let's go check it. It is a very popular place to base up, as I've said. So it wouldn't surprise me. So here we go, there's Twiggy's. Look. It's already got a generator outside it. That's a bit of a giveaway. Yeah, someone's already started using this as a base. So I may have to resort to somewhere else. So I don't want to impinge on somebody else's base. If I can help it. Let's take a look. Right, yeah, so someone started taking stuff apart. Oh look, there's a baseball bat on the table, that's nice. But from what the blog post was saying from the devs themselves, this is actually going to be a mezzanine floor rather than a full floor. So these pool tables, they're going to go and you get more stuff across this back wall like dartboards. But yeah, it looks like somebody started doing something here, but not a lot by the looks of it. Let's alright, yeah, someone's been busy. Someone's using this as a base. So we will just leave their base well alone. They've been in the gun shop as well, quite a bit by the looks of it. So let's check out the gun shop. Right, so no one's been in here yet. Or at least not through that door. So we may be able to help somebody. Because I don't think there are any other entrances into this particular gun shop, and especially if those bits are still there, then they may have got those from the local police establishment, or even other places. Who knows? Right, let's see if we can go find a sledgehammer. Let's go check out the tools. But first, let's open a can of Red Thunder. Okay. Lovely. Alright, we don't want to get in too deep if we can help it without clearing the zombies out as we go. Like this motley crew over here. By the food market. Okay, there might be a few more coming than I had originally anticipated. The hotel's probably going to have quite a few in. I was hoping to do more of a surreptitious approach, but apparently that's not a thing. The element of surprise has officially gone. Now with combat, if your zombies are just fast shamblers, you can still just walk away from them. Let's lead them away a bit. So we've got Popeye there. Quick burst of speed. Just to get yourself out of the way. No. And she's got what looks like a machete sticking out of her. That's a lie, it's a bread knife. As we love to call it, it's a bread machete. So we'll come back and check her. But I guarantee you, that is a bread knife. It's very disappointing. Whoop. Oh, quick bit of lag there. So we've got a crawler. When you're fighting zombies, you always attack the ones standing up first, leaving the ones that are crawling to have a go at your legs. Alright, so she was back here, wasn't she? That lady. I think it was this one just here. Oh, she's actually got a hunting knife. That makes a nice change. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Surprise. As in, no surprise. Oh, right, okay. Let's see how badly swamped my car is. Oh, yeah. Horrendously. If you want to bring out the zombies, bring a Hummer. Right, can you see that mess that's going on with that car? It's desperately trying to be multiple skins at the same time. There's something wrong with that mod. And it's, you know, the car model itself is fine, but the skins are just not quite there. So now that I'm taking on the entire population of Westpoint, and for some reason that didn't target those ones that are directly in front of me, which is usually the times when I get bitten. Alright, let's see if I can take out Purple baldy, red cap. No, another baldy. Those two ladies. Go up, red cap again. Right, I'm getting exerted. And there's still a ton of zombies around my car, and they just keep coming. This is going to be a very long fight. What I need to do is I need to take out the few that are chasing me. When I say few, there's quite a few. And I don't like the way they're bunched up like that either. So let's just take a quick walk around the cars just to get them into a nice orderly line of sorts. Red cap. Ah, and more have turned up. And of course now my character's hungry. Yay! Let's eat a granola bar. Phew! Actually, I'm not going to sit there because there's a wall there that I can't see around, so I'm going to just sit over here a bit. No, I don't want to remove the grass, I want to sit on the floor. Okay, so the tactic is we're going to take out all of these zombies that are around my vehicle, or we could use one of the vehicles here just to run them all over, or we could shout, drag them away, lead them off somewhere. So we've got options. I mean, personally, I'd rather kill them off so I've got left to deal with later. So it's not got a great deal of light here. It must have. I'm just going to tweak my blind slightly. There we go. So that way I've got a nice healthy glow. Now, if this was, if Super were here, he would say you could throw a Molotov at them. That would actually be a good choice at this point. But I don't particularly want them to catch anything on fire, if I can help it. But that's a lot of zombies. And they keep coming. Do you see that other one coming in from the top screen? How many? Seriously? And you can see that stippling effect on the car again, that I'm trying to be multiple skins at once. Yeah, there's something desperately wrong with that vehicle. Right, so because I'm wet as well, because it's raining, that's also having a fatigue effect on my character. So I'm not able to hit as quick. It's another factor you've got to take into account when you're fighting multiple zombies. Oh, that looks like a survivor. Yeah, he had like admittedly a dead survivor, but a survivor of the same. Here he comes. Look, got a gas mask on. That was somebody's character. He might have some goodies on him, so we'll check that out in a little while. So it was assuming that I survive all of this, because there are a lot of these. But there's a lot of me as well. And there's more, just milling around, just turning up from nowhere. Gee, thanks. And my character's fatigued again. Gonna dive through the crowd just like that. That was a bit risky. Because you could see them grabbing for me. If they'd have actually got a hold of me, that would have been the end of it. I'm kind of interested to see what that other guy had on him. Right, as soon as they get that push, I'm off. Getting a few good hits. I need to sit down. I need to recover. Just need to get away a bit. Let my exertion go. That way I can start getting the one hits against. Because I'm exerted, I'm not doing as well. You see what I mean about that car? See all the red flecking that's coming through? It's trying to be the General Lee skin as well as the black skin at the same time. Oh, they're definitely still coming. I could actually lose them. At least long enough for me to get my stamina back up. Perhaps have something to eat. Because what I'm just doing, I'm just going to dive in this door. And I'm just going to take a seat here. And then I've got enough time to make a break for it if I need to. I'm going to eat some chips. Just to keep my strength up. And then get back out there. Yeah, there they are. Hello. Well, I'll actually go out the way that I came in. Okay. Oh, how did you miss? Notice that I'm getting more one hits now. Because I'm no longer exerted. Okay. Okay, right, okay. That was a hell of a fight. Let's take out these loose Z's. That looks like a hunting knife. It is. Let's drop it on the floor. A few stragglies. Come on, I'm over here. Right, did you see how that built up, that layering effect? This is another improvement that's coming in build 42, along with lots of lighting improvements. The layering system's been overhauled. They do an awful lot of work, which doesn't necessarily have a massive impact on the game, but it may improve performance. Oh, don't hit the window, you idiot. That was who you were supposed to hit. That may improve performance for lower end computers or computers overall, because even though you've got some areas where there's not a huge amount going on, you can still get really low frame rates. Unbelievable that there's still that many zombies crowding my car. Can you see what's happening with that car? Ooh! I see a shotgun. And a baton. Okay, well that was slightly better, because they're coming in a nice orderly fashion. I love a nice orderly fashion. Just taking a few here and there, and rather than rather than grabbing like hundreds, like I just have. Didn't do that very well. Well, let's take them out as much as we possibly can. Of course, I'm already overexerted again. Yay! You're alright down there, Bella. If you see my green screen moving, Bella's in with me, aren't you, sweetheart? Yeah, you settle down there, good dog. Lots of Z's, lots of Z's. And more. Just randomly turning up from the middle of nowhere. Now, the zombies do migrate from zone to zone, depending on how many zombies there are in there, just to sort of fill out the zone and give it some life. Oh dear. I didn't quite go according to plan, but at least I got... doing some damage, getting some more dead, it's always a good thing. Oh, that was bad. That was a push. Now they're all bunched up, so I don't want that. It's definitely one of those times where breaking out a shotgun would be useful, but then that would also attract a lot more zombies. But I think, as I appear to have attracted the entire population of Westpoint, as long as I can kill one, keep it going, stay alive. There's a song in that somewhere. Do a bit of damage. damage is good. Ooh, twofer. And on today's Scavenge of Misery. Police officer. Jacket. Push. Turn around. Don't want to get them too. Don't want to get them too close. And I don't want to have to keep fighting, you know, a complete mob if I can help it. Definitely think gaggle works better for a lot of zombies rather than horde. It's my preferred saying. So it's a gaggle of zombies chasing me. Still, there's a lot less than there was. I'm getting through them slowly but surely. Oh, nice. Let's try taking out the baseball cap here. Okay, yeah, good. Let's take out Mr. Policeman in his vest. Okay, not good. But still better. Every dead zombie is a good dead zombie. Oh yeah, that was nice. Very nice. Okay, Mr. Surprise from behind. Super! Good morning. I'm fighting in Westpoint. It's been, well, quite the fight, it has to be said. I haven't got too many zombies following me, but I bet my car's still surrounded. Let's give Miss Earrings here Mr. Surprise from behind. I'm getting a little bit too keen. Right, I am now very overexerted. So what I'm going to do is just going to go for a quick jog. I'm going to get as far away from them as I possibly can. And hopefully just going to take a sit on the floor, grab something to eat, and of course I'm very wet from sweat this time rather than water and from rain. Grab something to eat quickly as well whilst I'm in here. waiting for that exertion to go off. Let's check my clothes, and you'll see that they're wet, and they're wet because I'm sweating a lot, and that's all drying off nicely. Because that also affects your combat ability. It affects how you can swing. It affects how fast you hit or how hard you hit, because you're not bogged down with fruit cocktail. Because you're not bogged down with the additional water and moisture. Okay. Right.
Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you, dear boy?
I'm doing all right. You're on the server doing Westpoint today, huh?
Uh-huh. Indeed I am.
So why you still have a raccoon?
That's his Discord stuff. So, I did do a little work in Maldra
Mm-hmm.
a week. If you didn't see some of my campfire,
Yep. Yep. I saw the campfire.
did you see the chicken shack got a little bit toasted?
Yeah.
Yeah, chicken shack got a little bit toasted.
Right. Meanwhile, I'm trying to. I've perhaps practically killed the population of Westpoint near the Gigamart.
I know Vulcan was going to be getting over that way.
Oh, maybe he had based up at Twiggy's then.
Yeah, I know he was over that way the last weekend.
Okay.
So it is possible he based up
Yeah.
at Twiggy's.
Yeah, right. So let's see what this guy's got.
Looked like something was based up over there.
Apparently, Craig Sange's key died out this way. I found his remains.
Oops.
Yeah.
Must be a new player.
Yep. The last Paul Craig, we knew him, Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest. I'm just going to dump all his stuff on the floor. That way if he wants to come and claim it. But he does have a baseball bat. And he's got a katana! Oh well, he doesn't have a katana anymore. That's nice and simple. Sorry, dude. And 2 machetes. And a spare baseball bat. No, sorry. Oh, right, I'll leave those with you. Oh, he's... Oh, okay. Whoop. Steady on.
Well, I don't have a katana or machete yet.
Alright, well... I shall grab them. I've got the katana, I've got 1 machete. I think I've put the other one somewhere. Maybe I can't.
How are the streets? How are the streets in Moldra there going on?
They
now?
were bad. That has to be said. We'll come back for those.
Do some more burning.
Yeah, there were still zombies on the main street. I'm gonna swap away from the axe.
It's getting cleaner though.
Yeah, there were less, I have to admit.
Yeah, I had a pretty good bonfire. So what I think I'll probably do is I'll be probably taking and doing another burn this week.
Okay.
Next weekend I'll be back.
Let's see what this katana is in perfect condition. Well, it was. I've just used it, so now it's no longer in perfect condition. But hey, you know, it's a thing.
What? Yeah, we're just kind of hanging in the hotel room, him and I.
Okay. I did hear the dulcet tones of Jacob in the background there. Is it Jacob or is Isaac?
Yep. It's Lucas.
Lucas. That's it. Sorry, Lucas.
That's okay, because you are cuckoo.
No. You don't call him that.
Oh, and they're still coming. The number of zombies. It's just ridiculous.
Zombie Starville.
He asked how many zombies there are.
I'm just really glad I picked up a katana. One of the most damaging weapons in the game. As you can see, I'm pretty much one-hitting everything.
With the katana?
Yep. And that's the difference in weapons. Oh, this one's got like a spear through him.
Well, my friend Plagamus is now based up over in Riverside.
All right. Okay. Cool. Cool.
He moved his... He built a base over in Riverside, so...
All right. Nice.
A little smaller when he is in the field.
Can you see my stream, Super?
Let me look here.
Anyway, if not, take a look at this point if you get a chance later on, and look at the car, the Charger. Oh, it's suddenly gone black. There's something not right with the skins on that particular mod. I mean, like I said earlier, the actual 3D model of it is fine, but there seems to be a massive problem with the actual skins. Alright, feeling a bit braver now because I've got a one-hit weapon.
Alright, so it's not going to let me... Because I hit it chat only, and then I'm...
Right, let's just thin them out just a little bit.
But yeah, I've seen the... I'll have to look at it when I...
It's just weird.
Okay, give me a second.
You can just see the difference.
Yeah.
From using an axe to swapping out to a katana, and now I'm one-hitting just about everything, and I'm getting through hordes and hordes and hordes really easy. And this is why I've been after making one of the Michon's katana sort of like a priority, but because we haven't had the sledgehammer, we haven't been able to make it.
Yeah, I didn't even... my main priority for burning and everything has been to get to that warehouse and stuff in Muldrow. If you know what I mean.
Yep, I know the one you mean.
Over there by the Smokies, that bar. Yeah.
Yeah. The zombies are still coming.
Ice water.
It's like, how many more zombies are there in Westpoint? Now, admittedly, Westpoint's one of the hardest places to start in Project Zomboid. It really is. Especially at night when you can't see anything coming and you're facing the wrong direction.
Oh my God, it's giving me some ice water real quick, so yeah.
Okay. That's really cold water. Alright. Yeah, I was kidding. He wanted some ice water. Yeah. Yeah, this trip really hasn't gone exactly as it originally I thought it was going to go.
Right. Let's go grab this guy's gear. Let's get the machete, the other machete. And the spiky. Leather gloves took a beating.
Your leather gloves took a beating?
Yeah, there's not much left of them. He was reasonably well equipped, it has to be said.
So, are you gonna have a hot dog?
I don't have hot dogs in Zomboid.
Take those. It's got a few bits and pieces that I could snag. Suture needles, definitely having them. I'll take the painkillers as well. The dirty bandage I can clean and turn into a sterilised bandage. Water bottle, will snag that as well. So his loss is my gain.
For that guy who died?
Yep, thank you very much. Good grief, how many more? And the sound of the engine noise from my Hummer is just bringing them from miles and miles and miles around.
Yeah. Well, you know, I do have a police car that I need to fix up now because of my shenanigans on during the week.
Shenanigans. We love shenanigans.
My pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnic shenanigans, we like those as well. Right, so this is where I actually wanted to get to. So far, it's fishing gear, metal sheets and things like that. Do we actually have a sledgehammer? Nothing in the tool chest, but that's good. We have, finally, we have a sledgehammer, which I'm going to dump on the top of my car. Right, I'm going to have a quick breeze through Westpoint after having some tuna. We'll go for the sardines. I bet there's next to nothing in Westpoint now. I've literally just killed my way through the entire lot of it. Right. So normally, when I base up in Westpoint, I base up at this next set of crossroads here in this building, because this is building also has food and supplies in it, and you've got the garage just over the road, and you've got greenfield areas where you can set up traps for rabbits and other bits and pieces. And I feel that that's another good place to do it. Plus, you've got the parade of shops, which I just
did make
into.
a rabbit trap a box trap that I took and got just down by the bar there.
Yeah, you've got Enigma books here. You've got, Mendy's. It's not Wendy's at all. And then you've got further down. You've got the.
Going to see, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, did you get a chance to check those potatoes?
Those what?
Back to Muldrow?
No, I literally left the door, did a few bits, and then left. But now I have a sledgehammer. This gives me
that's a good thing.
Golden opportunity to help out, I believe, who we believe is our good friend Viper, by opening up this, because with the sledgehammer which is just there, beginning to think I'd left it, dropped it on the floor. I can now destroy this. There we go. Now I have access, and so does Viper. Has access to the gun shop.
Wiggle the switch.
But you'll know why I'm in here.
What's that?
Everybody knows why I've come to the gun shop and what I'm specifically after.
Machetes or katanas?
Shells.
My favorite.
Your favourite, yep. I've come for shells to keep super well stocked.
Yeah, I got to go into Louisville well stocked.
Oh yeah, that's going to help us get over there, all right.
I need to stop by the...
Alright, let's check these cabinets out over here for more shotgun shells. Grab the JS. Grab the shotgun shells. I think that's enough. I am actually overloaded, so... Right, let's unload those and those and that. Awesome. There we go. Then that is a successful run. That's all I can say. All right. Now, what have you got sticking out your back? Ah, a meat cleaver. Let's drop that on the floor. So the other thing we need to do today is go and look and see how bad the bridge is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm seeing quite a few dead cars, one of which is a dead Hummer. Now hopefully we won't get disturbed too much and I'll be able to clear a few of these out. There's a van in the middle of that looks like it might be okay.
Yeah.
And I can't tow that? Right, now. Some of these I'll break down. And now the bad guys have done it. Right, so we've got what looks like another survivor here. So what we'll do is we'll take care of these guys. Thank you. This one's obviously ignoring me. Okay, so that's just a random survivor. It's not actually a player.
That's not an actual player.
No. Didn't have a set. You always can tell because they'll have a set of keys on them. That one didn't have a set of keys. Right, do you see what I mean about zombies just turning up out of nowhere? Again, they're just like... You know, you wouldn't have thought there'd be anybody out here at all, but there's like dribs and drabs of zombies just turning up. Every time I go to get in my car, another Z appears. And you don't want to be disturbed in the middle of trying to hitch up cars to move them around. Or if you're trying to break them down.
Yeah.
It's a complete mare. Especially when your character does something stupid like that, just like hops over a fence, hops over another fence, hops over the back of the car.
Well, he wanted to get his he wanted to get his reps in today.
Yeah, obviously. Times like this, having a decent sports car is a thing, right? If I can clear some of the bridge as well today, that would be worth doing, I think. Just getting some of these vehicles.
Just forget about control.
Should take this one over here. And the wise man eats in his car. I might move that green one out of the way as well. Just for laughs. Just to make our lives a little bit easier in the long run. I think once I've moved these three, yeah, there's not much more to do. So yeah, I think this is going to be worthwhile. Now there is an alternative route that you could take. So I'm just going to bring up on the map. So we're over here. Is you can actually cross this bridge, which is free of anything. Like that bridge, just there. It's a little bit more difficult to get to, especially if, like me, you keep pressing the wrong keys. I might be able to move the black van of its own accord. If it's in a good enough condition to actually shift.
Yeah.
Let's get this other. But first, let's take care of the zombie. I just saw a zombie here a second ago, and it was not my imagination either. Where the hell did he go? Is he hiding behind the van? That's strange. Okay. Now I'm seeing ghost zombies. This is very strange, that. I definitely saw a zombie. Let's see if this car's got any hoots bar in it. Suspect the answer to that is it's either so badly damaged or it's got no petrol, which is commonplace. It's really badly damaged. Surprised it actually managed to do anything with that, let alone hotwire it. Usually if it's so badly damaged you can't hotwire it at all.
Yeah, the whole... So... But I'll probably have a good bonfire soon.
See, that bridge, nice and clear.
Ah, the Westpoint Bridge.
Yeah, it's the railway bridge as opposed to the car bridge.
Oh, we're not gonna clear the car bridge yet.
Working on it. Oh, there you are. Knew you were there somewhere. Now there's the one that I thought I saw earlier. That promptly disappeared and has just ignored me.
Well, because I'm not there. He's
That is
waiting
very
for me.
true. When you're not here, I am superfluous. Come on. That's it. Hop over. Make my life easier. Thank you so very much. What a nice zombie he was.
He DoorDash something to you?
No, he just literally laid down and put his head on the floor so I could just kill him quickly.
Oh, he just fell down himself?
Yeah, very polite of him.
Sometimes those zombies are nice. I mean, they
Yeah,
DoorDash you stuff.
Yeah, they bring you stuff like decent equipment, and you give them a quick knock on the head, and it's like, yeah, thanks for door dashing that to me, sunshine.
And you don't even have to tip them.
No, indeed. Very useful, some of these zombies.
You must be eating something.
Oh, just a couple of cars to go, and that's one side of the bridge clear.
So it's time to get ready to completely clear the bridge.
Well, we only need to clear one side.
Yeah. Are we going to be doing a bridge base at all, or are we...
Honestly, I don't mind.
Splinter? I just figured I'd ask just in case we...
Well, I did want to do Twiggies, but someone's already basing up in Twiggies, so and I've pointed out the virtues of actually basing up there purely because you've got the Gigamart and you've got the gun shop, and you're pretty close to getting out of town if you really wanted to. If things got a little bit too heated, but there's so much going for that place. The other one, as I pointed out earlier, is at the other end of the street, or you're opposite. You've got like a food downstairs. You've got a gas station, and literally opposite the road, you've got some green areas where you can put traps down. we go. That is the last vehicle on the right-hand side of the bridge. We now have access to Louisville. And a load of zombies have turned up. Well, I say load 3. I can't make myself any more obvious, really. Oh, now you decide to move. Shouting wasn't good enough for you. Okay, so we could do a bridge base if you so desired. A bridge base. We could always do that again. We could always demonstrate the floating base approach, which I actually quite like, really. So what I mean by that is basically the way that this works is you need a lot of wood, you need a lot of nails, and you need carpentry skill at the very least. And what you're doing is you're building a base above the bridge, but it's called a floating base because it's got no supports whatsoever. The way that you do this is you build a set of stairs, and at the top of the set of stairs you start building out the floor, and you can put as much floor on it as you like. But what you do is you have one room that has a window in it at the very least, and you put out the window, you put a rope ladder basically, or a climbing rope, and then you use that as your entrance and exit. And then once you've got that in place, you can then knock down the stairs, and then you have a floor that's floating on absolutely nothing at all. Zombies can't get to it because they don't climb ropes, and you're perfectly safe up there. You can, on the bridge, you have the advantage of you're next to the river, so you can just sit there and fish with impunity, and it just makes a great way of doing that. Now, they may get rid of this in build 42. We'll have to try that out to see whether it's still a thing or not. But we could still do that, Super, if you want.
Yeah, if you want. I mean, it would give us a kind of
a project,
should I say, a fallback point.
Yeah, give us a project to do before we move on, because we don't generally do anything much with Westpoint, but it'd be a good idea to do it. Now, I still don't know whether I've got a generator in the back here yet. I'm going to go
There's
with
an extra generator in Muldra.
Yeah, there's bound to be some somewhere. I'd be surprised if there weren't any in Westpoint. So let's go and see if we can find a generator. Now, I know where there already is a generator, but that's already attached to Twiggy, so I'm not going to nick that. So I'm going to go on the hunt for another Jenny. I'm going to move this green car out of the way because I don't like the colour of it. It's criminal. Right, let's see if we can find a generator. I might move that purple van as well. And these two cars up here, because they're in the way and it annoys me. It's one of those things that...
Yeah.
It's just because you'll be coming in and out of Westpoint a fair bit. It just makes sense to just clear them out. Where have they all come from? I've killed all of you guys. So let's see if we can find some houses. Houses. With garages. Because I don't play Westpoint that much, I don't actually know it that well. Ah, although this looks promising. Looks like a housing area of some sort. No garages though, because that's where they tend to spawn. As soon as I find what I'm looking for. There's a song in that. Because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Sheds, garages. Oh look, there's an ambulance. I think we're going to have to make a fight of this. Ah, garages. Here we are. Let's... Yeah, this is the place. Right, let's make some mincemeat. Whoop. Let's just dive through.
And anyways, I'm gonna head out.
Okay, buddy.
Then I'm gonna. So, I'll talk to you later.
Yep, enjoy the rest of your weekend, mate.
Oh yeah, for next weekend, I'll for sure
Okay, cool.
be there. So, and I'll make my way to Burning Muldra.
Alrighty, nice one.
All right.
Laters. Oh, is there a window on this one? Yes, there is. It's on this side. No Jenny yet. So it's interesting. My Hummer's just sitting there. Now, when that was down by Gigamart, that just attracted so many zombies from such a long distance away that it was surrounded. Yet here, nothing. And you've got zombies literally a few yards up the road. So what that says to me is the location of where my car was obviously in some sort of migration path that the zombies generally take. Howdy, Ret Runner. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for getting on the chat, saying hi, and for, you know, basically getting on the chat. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that. It helps me out amazingly, and it's always greatly appreciated. Oh dear, there's quite a few. Oh! I've got a wheeling Humvee there. I've got a trick car. That's what I've got. So it's more of a clown car. And this is why I love katanas so much. But not surprised for zombies from behind, you swines. You in the... that. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. That it's on some sort of... Oh my god, where did they all come from? I think that's time to sort of like... just... step back a little bit. There is a lot. Let's have something to eat, because I'm hungry. Right, let's take... Again, facing down the entire population of Westpoint. Right, and you see someone who just turned away? Right, so if you do have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I'll always do my best to try and answer or give good advice. And today the best advice I can give you is get a katana as soon as you possibly can. Right, so those ones that sort of like turned around and walked away, they actually disappeared. They technically despawned, but they will show up again. So I've got to watch my back as I head back to my car. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out this zombie here, and these ones just here. So I don't want them surprising me if you can help it. Oh, that was close. That was a next to me here. Still no generator. My car's not as swamped as I thought it was going to be, I have to say. Still quite a few Z's around, though. Okay. Let's keep looking. See what this brings us. More zombies, of course. Let's see. Oh, hello. More and more and more and more. Round and round, round they go. Where do they stop? Nobody knows. I don't attract hordes, I attract gaggles of zombies. Oh look, there we go. All of a sudden there's loads of zombies all over the place which weren't there before. Yay! And they're all coming from miles around. You see how they're... All of a sudden they're just coming in, heading towards my car. Even though earlier they were blatantly ignoring it. I mean, Jesus, I mean, just look at it. ridiculous. And there's more around my car. A load show, and they're all coming in from miles around. Where it's like, how? Good grief. And I mean good grief. Now come on, form an orderly queue. And that's it. Roll up, catch your death. Oh, that was close. Right, I need water in my water bottle. So, of course, one of the first and best pieces of advice you can give anyone when they're playing Project Zomboid when they start off is to keep a water bottle in your main inventory, which is this box just here. And the idea is to keep it topped up, and it's empty at the minute, so even though the water's run out, taps do contain some water still that you can take, including, you know, bathrooms and places like that. So don't just worry, just take the kitchen sink. Take the bathroom sink as well. There we go, and he's got a key ring. It's not named. Bit weird. Right, and we're still on the hunt for a Jenny. As well as not dying to massive amounts of zombies. Which is going to be a thing if I'm not careful. They're still there, you know, it's like, where are they all coming from still? Oh, so this one's got a party hat on. Awesome. She was enjoying the apocalypse. Just wend our way around the horde. Now there was one guy there who seemed to have something attached to his belt. I'm not entirely sure what it was. He was up here somewhere. This guy, just here, look. They had a stone hammer. Let's just drop that on the floor. Right, and we've still got a few of these around our vehicle. Guys, are you having a giraffe? guy's carrying an eagle. Desert eagle. Deagle eaten. I've just seen one walk past me over on the other side of those bushes. But we're getting there. We've had some really big fights in today. Thankfully I've survived. Oh, seriously? It was on the floor and you couldn't kill it? Oh, pair of scissors. Be careful of the crawlers. And they're still coming. Who'd have thought there'd be that many people in Westpoint? Right. Maybe now I can check out the... Although there's another police officer over there. It's going to be in shoddy condition, you just know it. Yeah. But what I was actually going to do, but apparently I don't need to, is I was going to use the siren on it. And attract all of the zombies around the ambulance. And then sort of like pick them off like that. But apparently you don't need that sort of thing. You just need a Hummer in the migration area. Oh my god. And this is why Westpoint's one of the hardest places to start. Goodness sakes. It is utterly relentless. And they're still coming. Oh, trauma bag. Might snag that. Love a good trauma bag. Right, so on here we've got the sirens, we've got the yelp, we've got the alarm, we've got the wail. There we go. That's what I was hoping to do. Oh my god! Where did they all come from? Oh, he actually belonged in the ambulance. And they're still taking more interest in my car than they are in the ambulance. It's another one that belonged in the ambulance. Rather than go for the siren, they're coming for me. Let's ignore the noisy thing and go for the thing that's being quiet and surreptitious. Now that will keep going until... And you weren't there a minute ago, Sunshine. Now, you wouldn't have thought there'd been quite so many zombies just kicking around in like a suburb area, would you? I mean, just where have they all come from exactly? Just going to get them into a nice orderly queue. And voila. And they're still coming. And they're coming from the sides. Any more for any more? It's enough of that nonsense. But I think, or if I'm lucky, I've now officially cleared out every zombie in the near vicinity. Or not, because I can see some roaming around behind the very house that I'm standing at. Unreal. Thus it's dark. No generators, but seeing nails and a garbage bag. Garbage bag, yes, we'll take that, thank you very much. Should have quite a collection of garbage bags now. Propane tank, it's always handy. Screws and a rope. Westpoint's a bit of a letdown in terms of the generator department, isn't it? This looks like it's been burnt out. And here we have a generator. Can't seem to target it to... Ah, there we go. Now the problem with this is because I'm now holding a generator in my hands and I'm now very overloaded, I can't actually fight. Plus I'm also going to get exerted real quick. So hopefully I'll make it back to my truck, which is down here. And then I'm done in this area because I've got what I need. I've got a generator. Unfortunately, there seem to be a lot of zombies around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get that out, which drops the Jenny. What? Steady on. Where do you come from? Because I seem to be being attacked by Dex's Midnight Runners. I have killed so many zombies today, it is unreal. I'm just going to avoid fighting anymore if I can help it. I think I need to go over another one, maybe. This looks good. Right, so yeah, this is where I normally base up. I normally base up here. This is at the end of the street with all the shops in it. So yeah, you've got Enigma books down here, which is just there. Then you've got the hardware shop down here as well. Whew. You've got a few foodie places. Let's see. Okay. So let's see if I can put this generator. Can't. Okay, so let's put it on a seat. Even if it says you can't put it on a seat, you can put it on a seat. Yup. And come in for Bella. Right, so what I'm going to do is going to demonstrate this floating platform idea. So, first off, we need some wood. Do I have... I'm going to drop this can in the back of this vehicle. Okay, don't need that either. Okay, bottle of water can go in there. Oh, apparently can't. Alright, so we'll just use this as a place to store some stuff. Gonna need the twine. I'm gonna need those for the moment. So, somewhere in my vehicle, I actually have, well, I thought I had, a wood axe. Apparently that's a lie. Okay, great. So what we'll do, I've actually got a fireman's axe, that'll be good enough. What we'll do is we'll cut down the tree. And we'll try and make enough planks, because I've got a saw. I've got some nails. Always a bit dodgy, this. Because the zombies like to come out of the tree lines. It kind of puts you in an awkward position. Plus, doing a lot of chopping down trees exerts you a fair bit. So you've already got an exertion symbol. Let's gather the logs. Gonna put them in the middle here. So if I can remember where I cut these trees down. Okay, 4's my limit. Hopefully in a couple of hours, yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, so in a few hours it should be daylight. Now, another little trick that we like to use in order, because I'm overexerted, because I've been over encumbered, because of all the logs I've been carrying, is what you can actually do is you can actually sit down on the ground and you can say logs, saw planks, all 10. But technically you're still sitting down. So you don't overexert yourself more. In fact, I've lost exertion doing this, which would normally add to your exertion. Right, I need 15 planks for the stairs. Hopefully I'll get those back when I dismantle the stairs, but I'm going to need plenty for the actual platform itself. Box of nails, open box of nails. We've got a ball peen hammer, that's good enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some carpentry. I'm going to do some stairs. Now stairs only go in 2 directions. They go up that top, up that way, that side of the screen, or they go the other side of the screen. So like that. There we go. Now what we need to do is we need to loot the planks. And then start building ourselves a platform. So you already get this first one here. So now we can start building floors. So what I'm going to do is just going to build like out a 6x6, 6x2 maybe. Now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to build a wall frame. There. now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to create a wooden window, like so. Assuming I can actually get to it. We may have to do it the old-fashioned way. By building it from the outside. Right, so there, and wooden wall, there we go. Right, so now we can disassemble that. I want to disassemble the floor. You could destroy it if you've got the sledgehammer, but then you don't get the bits back. And we'll disassemble that one as well. Right, so now what I need to do is I need to loot some of these bodies and create a sheet rope or two. So what I need to do is I need to rip the clothing. Drop the scrap wood. Now I need to, how do you do it? Create sheets? No, I don't need to do that. Explain. Craft a sheet rope. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't need those. Oh, so I've now got 3 sheet ropes. I've still got a nail. So what I should be able to do is then add an escape rope fabric, like so. I've got a spare sheet rope, so I'm just going to drop that there. Now if you've got rope, you can use rope instead, but now I can climb down the sheet rope. But in order to get back up, obviously there's a ladder. Oh, there's this rope, this stairs that I created. So now I can disassemble or destroy, if I can get it right. Let's get the sledgehammer. Let's just destroy it. I think you can only do this with a sledge. There is sledge. Old friend sledgehammer. Now we destroy the stairs. Now you could do this in buildings as well. If there's a stairs up, you can remove the stairs. Fortunately, we don't get any of the planks back. But now we've got a floating platform. Sledgehammer's in my hands, so let's put the sledgehammer back up there. I'm getting food desperate as well. So what we can now do is we've now got a floating platform, which we can continue to build on. And what we can do is we can then go up to that and then we can go, yay! And we now have a floating platform which has absolutely no supports whatsoever. and we can continue building it out. And we can make this as big as we like as well. Doesn't have to be a small area. You can stretch it out over this area of the river, so you've got a place where you can fish. If you've got fishing equipment, you can add barrels, you can add another level, you can add floors and walls, and you know, have a sheltered area. You could have like a bit where you just walk out and you've got like a balcony area, so you can have an open fire and things like that, but no campfires, you know, so like a barbecue, something like that. But yeah, that's how you do it. And that is now 3:30, so we've been on for a good hour and 2.25 hours, so I think that's a good place to wrap it up. Now, I've demonstrated one of the sort of weirder aspects of Project Zomboid, and we've done this before, but still fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've had a great time. Thanks very much for everyone who got on the chat, to our old friend Chubby Mule, and to Super for dropping in, even though he's away this week, and to Rep Runners Entertainment. Thank you very much for getting on, saying hello. I hope you have a wonderful week. Until next week, thank you very much for watching, and catch us again next week for another Project Zomboid live stream, 1 o'clock GMT, with me, Ian, otherwise known as Van. Until then, bye bye. Oh, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Check out my other videos.